guys, and welcome back to Dollar Workout Club. We're so glad that you joined us today. If you're new to Dollar Workout Club, my name is Lynn, and since I'm wearing green today, I'm going to show you the beginner modifications to the 3 exercise moves we're doing. Natalie's wearing yellow, that means she's going to show you the intermediate level, and Drew is wearing red, so he's going to show you the advanced version of today's workout moves. So the first thing we like to do is go through the moves along with the modifications so that you know who to follow. If you've been a member for a while and you already know these modifications, you can go ahead and fast forward to the warm-up. Natalie's going to help by showing both the green and yellow version so I can explain the movement, and Drew will show the advanced version. So the first move we're doing are push-ups. Now at a beginner level, at the green level, what you're going to want to do is get near a wall. You're going to place your hands a little over shoulder width apart, and you're going to take a very large step backwards. The further you are back, the harder this move's going to be, and the closer you are to the wall, the easier it's going to be. Then you're going to hinge at your elbows, bringing your face towards the wall, and then push back up through your palms, squeezing that chest as you come up into the starting position, just like you see Natalie doing here, while keeping your back flat and your butt down. Intermediate and advanced are going to be doing the exact same movement. The only difference is that at an intermediate level, you're going to be on your knees, and then red's on their feet. You're keeping a flat back and your butt is down, and again, your arms are either shoulder width or a little bit wider. You're going to hinge at the elbows and bring your chest all the way to the floor, and then push all the way back up to the starting position, just like you see them doing here. Now, what we don't want you doing is sticking your butt up in the air and coming down in that position, or snaking out of the move, which tends to happen when we get a little fatigued. So just be conscious of your form, and we'll remind you throughout the workout. The next move we're doing are called burpees. Now at a beginner level, we want to keep it really low impact for you. So you're going to want to get a chair, or if you have any type of elevated surface you could use as well, like a counter, ledge, anything like that. Place your hands down directly in front of you, and then you're going to step your feet backwards and then forward and reach up on your toes, just like you see Natalie doing here, stepping back, stepping forward, reaching up on your toes. It's really gonna get your heart rate up and move and work different parts of your full body. Now the next move for intermediate, it's pretty similar. The difference is you're gonna create more impact by jumping. So you're gonna jump back, jump forward, and jump up in the air. The lower the surface you use at an intermediate level, the harder it is. You can even use a stair in your home if you want it to be a little bit more challenging. Red's gonna do burpees on the ground. You're gonna place your hands on the ground, kick your feet back, chest all the way to the ground, kick your feet up, and jump high up in the air. So that's the advanced version of the burpee. And then the last move we're doing, we're all actually doing the exact same thing. The only difference is going to be the weight that you're going to use. So at a beginner level, I'm going to be using some soup cans here. You can use water bottles or light dumbbells. Natalie's using some heavier dish soap, and Drew's using dumbbells. What you're going to do is you're going to have your feet close together, your knees slightly bent, and you're going to stick your butt out and hinge your back forward. But as you can see, they both have a flat back. Holding the weight down directly in front of you with your palms facing each other, you're gonna, keeping your elbows tight together, you're gonna row that weight up and squeeze between your shoulder blades at the top, and then lower that weight back down, just like you see them doing right here. And don't worry, we're gonna have the moves up on the screen for you during this workout, and we're gonna be doing the movements with you at the different levels so that you can follow along with us. Now, Natalie and I are gonna get started with the warm-up. We're gonna start with some jumping jacks, so follow in with us to get warmed up while Drew explains the structure of today's workout for you guys.
All right, you guys, this whole week we're pretty much doing the same exact structure each day, but just different movements. So we're doing Tabata style. And so what we're doing is we're doing 20 seconds of push-ups, followed by 10 seconds of rest, 20 seconds of burpees, 10 seconds of rest, 20 seconds of bent over rows, followed by 10 seconds of rest, and then we start back at the beginning again, and we do that for 8 total rounds, or for a total of 12 minutes. So if you didn't memorize that, that's okay. All of this will be up on the screen for you to follow along. There'll be a timer as well, and we'll prompt you when to start, when to stop, what move to do, and so on and so forth. So grab some water, grab a towel, because you're gonna be sweating today, and we'll go ahead and get started here.
The beauty about this workout is you can alternate colors, you can mix and match. So if you think you might only be able to do yellow push-ups, but you can do red burpees and red bent over rows, I encourage you to challenge yourself. You don't have to stick with the same color for every movement.
Yep, absolutely. All right, you guys, we're gonna get started in just a few seconds. All right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and switch locations since I'm doing push-ups over here in 2, 1, and work. Now remember, we're starting with 20 seconds of intensity, really trying to get in as many quality reps as you can. And then during the 10-second rest, we're gonna transition over into doing our burpees.
You wanna make sure that you pace yourself though, because we have 8 rounds of these, so you don't wanna burn yourself out in the first round.
Here we go.
And rest.
And rest.
Good job.
So at the
All right,
beginning,
burpees up next.
first couple times it might not seem that hard.
Yeah.
Then it gets really hard, I promise.
All right, we're going into burpees for 20 seconds in 2, 1, and work. Now remember, the key is to keep a good pace because we are doing this for a total of 12 minutes, but you do want to make these 20-second bursts high intensity, really getting that heart rate up, and then trying to only rest during the 10-second break that we get in between movements. In 2, 1, and rest.
Grab your weights.
All right, bent over rows. Whoops, switch places.
Oh, man.
All right, grab those weights, get in position. 2, 1, and row.
It's really important on these exercises. See how all of our backs are perfectly straight like a board. What I don't want to see is you going like this or even standing like this. I want you to be bent over with a straight back.
Yep, stick that butt out. Squeeze your shoulder blades at the top when you have that weight up. 2, 1, and rest.
Ooh, here we go.
All right,
That's
you
one
guys.
round down.
7 more to go.
Okay, I'm
right.
already starting to feel out of breath. This feels
Push
really
up
easy
in
to you.
2, 1, and go.
If this workout feels too easy to you at this point, you need to pick up your level.
Focus on quality reps, you guys. As we get tired, we sometimes compromise our form, but try to keep that back flat, that butt down. If you're yellow and red, get your chest all the way to the ground. In 2, 1, and rest.
Oh,
Man.
Jinx.
Jinx again.
All right, going into those burpees.
Finish each other.
Here we go. In 2, 1, and work.
What did you say?
We finish each other's sandwiches.
Oh.
Remember Frozen?
Yeah, I remember it. I was gonna say,
All right, you guys. The further you can step or jump your feet back, the harder you can make this move for yourself. Really pick up that pace. Moving into bent over rows in 2, 1, and rotate.
good job, guys.
All right, try to get.
On these bent over rows, I like to think of my back like a hinge, right? So when you're getting into position and
Go.
go, you hinge over at your waist. And having that mentality or that mindset when I'm getting into proper form really helped me to think of my hips as a hinge and bending over.
Yeah, you really are going to help prevent any type of back pain by doing just what Natalie was saying right there. 2, 1, nice job. Getting ready for push-ups again.
Okay, 2 rounds down.
Good job,
Shake it
guys.
out, shake it out, you guys.
6
All right,
more
here we
to
go.
go.
2, 1, and push-ups. Now remember, at the green level, at the beginner level, the further you step your feet away from the wall, the harder this movement's gonna be because it's more of your body weight. And the closer you are in, the easier you can make this. So really, anyone can do this move. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rest for a second.
Oh, man.
Shake it out.
Here we go.
Okay,
Ready for those burpees?
Burpees.
and 2,
Here we go.
1, and
4.
go.
Nice job. Focus on keeping a good steady pace. A great way to really kind of challenge yourself is if you want to count how many reps you get in this round or the next time we do a round, and then try to stay at that pace for the remaining rounds. Here we go. 2, 1, and rest.
Another thing you guys could do if you want is alternate colors per round. So you could do 1 round of red burpees, 1 round of yellow.
Absolutely. 2, 1, and row. Now remember, at the top of this movement, when you bring that weight all the way up to your chest, you really want to pause for at least half a second and squeeze those shoulder blades at the top. So you're really getting the full benefit of this movement.
Try to imagine you're trying to pinch your shoulder blades together at the top of the movement.
Nice job, you guys. 2, 1, and rest.
All right.
Okay.
5 more to go.
All right, shake it out. I know this is tough, you guys. 2, 1, and go. These type of workouts are really hard because of the minimal rest. We're really strategic in planning out these workouts so that this is gonna really boost your metabolism. These type of workouts also help improve your VO2 max. A lot of benefits from this style of high intensity training. 2, 1, and rest.
It's getting harder.
I'm trying to get 13 push-ups each round. See if you guys can do that with me.
All right, here we go. Going into burpees and work.
You guys, I used to wonder, like I never used to work my chest because I felt like as a girl, I didn't want to have a muscular chest. But what I found is that it's really important to work your chest so you have muscle symmetry, because if you have a really weak chest, but the rest of your muscle groups are strong, and
2,
rest. you could get injured.
All right, back to bent over rows. At this point, you should be fatigued and breathing hard. If not, move up a level. In 2, 1, and row.
Good job, guys.
Nice job.
I'm really proud of you. We're getting close to halfway through this workout.
Breathe through the movement, focus on form, make sure you're keeping that back flat. Squeeze those shoulder blades at the top. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Oh.
Just remember, it's literally like 12 minutes of your whole entire day that we ask for you.
3,
One more to go.
2, 1. Push-ups, you guys. Yeah, the great thing about at-home workouts is 12 minutes, it's gonna go by so fast. A lot of times I wouldn't get in a workout if I had to go to the gym because it takes longer than 12 minutes to drive each way. All right, come on, you guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest.
Slow down a little bit.
Shake it out.
I swear the rests are getting shorter and shorter.
Here we go. 2, 1, and burpees. We really do have a short rest, and like I said, though I want you to try to only take breaks during those 10 seconds. If you need to stop for a second, if you're getting lightheaded, if you need to get a drink of water or anything like that, that's totally fine. Just jump right back in with us whenever you catch your breath. Here we go. 2, 1, and break.
You should hardly be able to breathe or talk right now. If you're like us, not breathing very well, you know, you
2,
pick the right level.
1, and work. Nice job. Make sure you're focusing on form. When we're tired like this, we really seem to compromise our form. Get that weight all the way up to your chest. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Keep your elbows in tight by your body. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest.
Okay, 3 more rounds of push-ups.
Get a quick drink of water if you need it. Starting back again with those push-ups. 3, 2, 1, and work. Make sure with these push-ups that you're keeping your back flat and your butt down. If you're fatigued and you're snaking out of the movement, you're not keeping good form, I'd rather have you do fewer reps and slow down. Nice job, you guys. 3 more seconds. 2, 1.
If you got at least 10 push-ups each round, that's 80 push-ups you guys are doing in today's workout. That's awesome.
Moving into burpees. 2, 1, and work. Like Natalie said, if you really want to challenge yourself, maybe try moving up a level even just for 1 round of burpees. Then you can alternate back. It's a great thing to do, especially if you feel like you've been a member for a while and you're in between levels. You can alternate between the colors. 2, 1, and rest.
So you guys, it's not just about a high number of reps.
Man, that's getting
For
hard.
example, if I was doing this workout at the red level, I might only 2, 1,
And work.
go. I may only be getting 3, 4, 5 push-ups, but I would be exerting myself to the max. So, there's a fine line between getting a lot of reps at a lower level or challenging yourself to move up a level, but maybe getting less reps.
Always good to challenge yourself to improve that strength, you guys. 2, 1, rest.
Well, and
Nice
Lynn
job.
talks a lot about how, before she realized she was never going to get better unless she bumped up the level.
2, 1, and go. A lot of times people, for example, with pull-ups or with push-ups, they feel like they're stuck, and a lot of times that's because we don't challenge ourselves. So for me, I used to only do push-ups at the yellow level because I could only do a couple at the red, but I realized if I pushed myself to do more at the red, even if it was only 2, that I was getting stronger. 2, 1, and rest. So I really do challenge you, even if for 1 round you want to try to do red and get a couple in, it's really going to make an improvement. 2, 1, and burpees. I know that this final stretch, you guys, we're getting towards the very end of the workout where you're the most tired and fatigued. It gets a lot harder to keep going, but don't quit on yourself. Have integrity to always finish the workout, even if it's at a slower pace, and rest.
Here we go. Almost there.
We are all drenched in sweat, you guys. You should be at home too.
Here we go. 2, 1, and row. Nice job. Breathe through, keep that back flat. Really squeeze those shoulder blades at the top. Like Natalie said earlier, think of squeezing something in between your shoulder blades. 2, 1, and rest. rest.
Okay, last round. Last time
Last
we're doing
round,
push-ups.
best
Here we go.
round. Here we go. 2, 1, and work. Go all out, you guys. This is the very last time you're doing push-ups. This would be a great time to either move up a level, to go to complete failure, or just try to get in as many reps as you did the first round. Breathe through it, keep good form. Back flat, butt down, just a few more seconds. Go, go, go. 2, 1, and rest. Nice job, you guys. We're moving into our last round of burpees. Here we go. And work. All out, pick up that pace. The further you can step or jump those feet back, the harder this move's gonna be. Give it everything you've got.
Good job, guys.
Keep going.
Push.
Almost there. 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Last movement,
Last
you
20
guys.
seconds.
Last 20 seconds of work. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice job. Get in as many quality reps as you can. Keep good form throughout. Every rep counts. Finish strong, you guys. Less than 10 seconds remaining. Keep moving. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and done.
Good job.
Oh, so
Oh, nice job, you guys. Try to catch your breath. Get a drink of water. Shake it out a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and get right into our stretching. We're gonna stretch out and cool down. So the first move we're gonna be doing is a chest stretch. I'm gonna go ahead and have us use the wall for support. Make sure that you bring your arm out directly to the side, placing that palm against a flat surface or the wall. Push in while you just rotate your upper body away, and you should feel a really good stretch through your chest, shoulder, a little bit through your bicep.
make sure to keep, straight shoulders. I notice that sometimes I lean in like this, and then you're not gonna get as deep of a stretch right here in your chest and your shoulder. So keep good posture when you do that.
We like to remind you guys, stretching should be slightly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not gonna just stand here. If I just stood here and didn't rotate, I'm not gonna feel anything. Rotate sides. So you have to actually be active in your stretching to really feel and see the benefits. Make sure that you're really rotating away.
Holy cow, I think I'm sweating more now than I did during the workout, and that's actually a really good sign. What that means is that we're gonna have a really good afterburn effect from this workout.
Yeah, the difference between different type of workouts is a lot of times people are like, oh, I burn a ton of calories jogging for an hour. And you'd burn more calories jogging for an hour than you did during these 12 minutes. But then if you look at the afterburn, that means the calories you burn post, it directly drops off. Versus an exercise like this, you'll be burning calories for up to 24 hours afterwards. So you actually burn more calories long term. The next move we're doing is an iron cross stretch. You're gonna go ahead and lay down flat, put your arms directly at your side. I know it's a tight space here. And then lifting, doesn't matter which leg, lift one leg up and rotate it to the other side. Now the key here is you need to keep both shoulder blades firm on the ground while you rotate just your lower body over. And as you do, you should feel a really good pinch and stretch in that lower back region. Now, some of us might not be able to bring our leg all the way over. You might be pretty tight in your lower back. And if you just want to rest your leg on the other leg and just try to bring that knee down, you'll still get the same benefit and stretch.
The other thing is make sure your arms really are perpendicular to your bodies. If your arms are down here, you're not gonna feel as good of a stretch.
All right, come out of that, roll up, go the other side. You may notice that one side is tighter than the other. Again, make sure you keep that upper body, both shoulder blades need to be on the ground while you rotate over just your lower body.
I think this is my favorite stretch that we do.
This
It
is
works
one
your
of my
glutes,
favorite.
your back, your shoulders, your chest. It's a good stretch. It's one of my favorites.
Nice job, you guys. Breathe into that. We're gonna finish with one final stretch, one of my favorites, child's pose. Go ahead, get up on all fours, and then bring your feet, your toes close together, widen out your legs, bending at the knees. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your arms directly in front of you as far as they can go and sit back on your heels. And as you sit back on your heels, press those hands into the ground. And you should feel a really good stretch through your lats.
And your groin too.
Breathe. We really want to try to bring our heart rate down, taking some deep breaths.
I'm so proud of you guys today. That was a tough workout. It doesn't look that tough on paper. And if you just finished it with us,
we're all sweating.
Yeah.
That was a really hard workout at any level. We are so proud that you just tuned in today to work out with us. Please stick around for the recipe and motivation video coming up after this, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Hey everyone, let's talk about protein, okay? Protein is a very popular topic amongst males, females, your average gym goer, athletes, everybody. Everybody wants to know about protein. What I want to talk today specifically though is how much protein should I take? If I had a nickel for every time someone asked me that question, I'd have at least 10 nickels, I know of. But anyways, I'll give a very broad and general answer because it's different for each person and it's different based on your goals, whether you're a bodybuilder or whether you're already fit and lean or whether you're obese and trying to lose a lot of weight. It's totally different and you are different based on your needs and your goals. But we've heard 1 gram of protein for every pound of body weight, right? So if you weigh 200 pounds, you're supposed to get 200 grams of protein. Do you know how hard that is? It's super hard. It's not easy. What I recommend is taking anywhere from 0.5 grams of protein to upwards of like 0.8 or 0.9 grams of protein per pound of lean body mass. So if you go get your body fat tested, and so let's say your body weight is 200 pounds, but 150 pounds of you is lean mass, then you go off of that lean mass number instead of your total weight. And so you're in like the 100 to 125 grams of protein, which is a lot easier to get in than your 200 grams of protein, right? And so that's a better figure to go off of. But like I said, it's very general, very broad. There's no exact science to how many grams of protein you need every single day. It's different for each person. But use that as a template and go from there and experiment. Experiment with your body and see what works for you.
What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. We really love you guys here. Don't forget to follow us on social media at the handles below.
And the best way to get in touch with us is to leave a comment in the section below, in the comment section below. We read all the comments, and that's the best way to get a response or an answer from us.
Yeah, and don't forget the hashtags, you guys. Hashtag Dollar Workout Club, hashtag DWC recipes when you try the recipe of the day, hashtag DWC workouts when we're killing it. Hashtag. Let's do this. No, we love you guys. We can't wait to see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.